Good evening and welcome to Global Lens on Apna Watan TV. I'm Saadia Afzaal and today we are diving into one of the most powerful and least understood resources on our planet, rare earth minerals. They may sound like something out of a science fiction story, but they're actually at the center of today's global power. By the end of this video, you will see how something buried deep in the ground can shape the future of technology, energy, and even world politics. They are called rare earth minerals. But here's the secret. They're not actually rare. They're pretty common in the Earth's crust. What makes them rare is how hard it is to find them in large, usable amounts, and how complicated it is to process them. There are 17 elements in total, with names like neodymium, dysprosium, europium, and lanthanum. They sound like magic spells, but they are powering your modern life. These minerals are everywhere, in your smartphone, laptop, electric car, and wind turbine, even in fighter jets and satellites. They are the backbone of modern technology. Neodymium makes the strong magnets used in electric motors and hard drives. Europium and terbium make bright, energy-efficient LED screens. Dysprosium helps military aircraft and missiles resist extreme heat. Without rare earths, modern technology would literally stop working. Rare earths are found all over the world, but only a few countries have the technology and factories to refine them, turning raw material into something usable. And for the last 20 years, China has dominated this entire process. At its peak, China controlled more than 90% of global production. Even today, it controls about 2/3 of mining and almost 90% of refining. In simple words, China almost runs the whole show. It wasn't always this way. In the 1980s, the United States led rare earth production with its Mountain Pass mine in California. Then China entered the scene, offering cheaper prices and fewer environmental restrictions. Slowly, other countries couldn't compete. China kept expanding, not just in mining, but in refining, research, and manufacturing. Over time, it became the undisputed leader. The world didn't realize the danger until 2010. During a dispute with Japan, China cut off rare earth exports, and suddenly the world woke up. These minerals are not just materials, they are leverage. If China could cut off Japan, it could cut off anyone. And in today's world of electric cars and advanced weapons, that's a serious risk. Fast forward to today. Tensions between the US and China are higher than ever over trade, technology, and Taiwan. And now, rare earths are right in the middle of this rivalry. In 2023, China restricted exports of gallium and germanium, two metals used in semiconductors and military systems. This wasn't just trade, it was a warning. Meanwhile, the US is scrambling to reduce its dependence. The Biden administration has invested billions to reopen mines, build refining plants, and work with allies like Australia, Canada, and Vietnam. But rebuilding the supply chain is not easy. Mining rare earths is one thing. Refining them is another. It involves toxic chemicals and sometimes radioactive waste. It's messy, dangerous, and heavily regulated in Western countries. China, on the other hand, has decades of experience and looser regulations. They have the infrastructure, the expertise, and the willingness to bear the environmental cost. That's China's edge and the West's dilemma. Countries in Africa, Central Asia, and Southeast Asia are becoming new battlegrounds. They have rare earth deposits and both China and the West are competing for excess. For these nations, it's a tricky balance. Sell to China for quick profits or partner with the West for long-term stability. Minerals are now shaping global diplomacy, just like oil once did. The demand for rare earths is only going up fast. Clean energy technology depends on them. Wind turbines need powerful magnets. Electric cars need rare earths for motors. Solar panels and batteries rely on them too. And as we shift to renewable energy, that demand will explode. Add to that AI, space tech, and advanced weapons, and you realize whoever controls rare earths controls the future. There is no simple fix. The West is trying to reopen old mines, develop recycling technology, create alternatives, and build secure, ethical supply chains. But it will take time and cooperation. Until then, the world remains in a fragile balance where your smartphone, your electric car, even your national defense depend on a few elements most people can't even pronounce. So next time you check your phone, drive an electric car, or watch a video like this one, remember, hidden deep in that technology is a story of power, politics, and global rivalry. Because rare earths are not just minerals. They are the invisible force shaping the 21st century. This is Saadia Afzaal for Apna Watan TV.
You are watching Apna Watan.